Freq. He deserves to sit here.
Yeah, so we're going to introduce
our first guest.
Yeah, first guest. Yes.
In SportsFreqs history.
Yes.
Yeah, gang.
Yeah, getting bitches.
Shit, we getting bitches. We're getting 2 bitches.
You want a bomb?
A piece.
You want a bomb? Okay, Tweeze wanted a bomb.
All right. So let's introduce. I'll let you do the honors, KM.
Sure. Let me introduce y'all to my brother, Mikey Polo.
Slap.
And my man, a really close friend, confidant. We make music together as well. And decided to bring him on the podcast today. Give you guys a perspective about what it's like to be an independent artist from this area specifically and to get the fuck out. Yeah.
Straight like that.
And because we had nothing to talk about, and now we're back.
Okay, so cause let's do the typical interview questions.
Oh, okay.
The typical. Let's go typical first.
All right, Matt Barnes, let's get it, nigga.
So you know,
Matt Barnes.
what Matt Barnes do? So tell us a little about where you from, man.
You funny as shit.
No, he do that, bro. He'll segue the whole jump.
Just the after breathe, though.
He go, all right, man. So yeah, we about to
Tell me where you're from.
whooping asthma.
He said, "Hey, Peter."
Tell him about it though, man. Where you from, guys?
Yeah, it's a real one.
I'm from the DMV. I'm from everywhere, bro. I lived everywhere in Maryland for real. I went to high school in Richmond, Virginia. I lived in DC as an adult, for like 2 years.
Getting bitches
But I'm getting bitches
in the DC area.
Yep. Trinidad.
Okay, let's ask another typical interview question. How did you get into music?
Oh shit.
Music got into me.
Okay.
Explain, please.
Okay.
Shit. I just listened to that shit. I don't know. I just was hearing that shit a lot, and I put words together. Like, I never had to really write music because I would freestyle without doing. I was freestyling. I just like that shit. I don't know. Put my own words on somebody else's words, and I came up with my style because I would listen to somebody rap, and I would mimic what they saying, but replace their words with my shit. So I sound just like your ass, but my words. You know.
Wonderful.
And what age did you start? Really getting into it? I guess you can say just first playing around with it first.
Like 6.
And then I guess when did you really say, yo, I can really, I won't really.
That was my 6th grade talent show where I sung on stage.
Okay.
I'm getting bitches early.
Yeah.
Niggas like 12. I'm just
Singing on stage.
Yeah, I'm just singing on stage. I feel that.
Got all the bitches. I was dating an Asian bitch at that time.
What song did you sing?
Chris Brown, Yo.
Oh.
Okay.
I won too. That shit was crazy.
Okay.
My mom didn't know I could sing until then.
She ain't heard you in the room?
Nope. She heard me in the shower, but she thought I was bullshitting.
Yeah, you tripping. Come on, man.
So non-typical question. No. All right. How do you feel about the tummy tuck? We were talking about it.
Leave that shit out. I want to see that shit. I like it natural. Fuck a tummy tuck. Unless you getting surgical tummy tuck, you better not put that stomach in them drawers. You better not put that stomach in them.
He's a real one.
Anything. Let everything show. Let the stretch mark glow.
Please.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my dog. We gotta get that. That's
Look
a
at
loop. We're gonna loop that jump.
Keep it together, but you can't keep it together. Let it hang.
There you go. I gotta say it again, Mr. Bitches.
I'm ringing.
Look, and it's not just a one-way thing. Brethren, if you are losing your hair, give it up.
So this is what this was about. This was okay. See, now I get it.
Come on home.
Okay.
Come on home.
So I knew you were about to do this.
You got to take the top off?
Clyde, Drexler.
No, because you wanted to show you're not misogynist, so I understand. That's why I knew this was coming. See, I saw your play a mile away. You feel me?
Or am I just reminding myself that I also have an issue with Clyde Drexler?
No.
All right. He waited way too long, and I'm pissed about that.
He waited way too long, you guys. Shave that shit off.
I mean,
nah, but niggas are getting weaves and shit. You see Deion Sanders out here.
I'm still mad at Luda.
You see Tory Lanez.
I'm mad at Luda. I'm mad at LeBron.
I'm not mad at Luda.
I'm mad at Luda because that moneymaker.
But he's short. It's short and bald don't go together.
But Luda's moneymaker haircut is absolutely absurd. Respect me.
What about Tory Lanez?
There's HD cameras here, bro. That is spray.
I mean,
it's not hair, my nigga.
He said spray.
Yo, that's when HD first started popping up. So you can't really do niggas like that, bro.
I mean, he had the first red camera of all time on spray, but
this nigga here. Nah, but so yeah, I you know what I'm saying, I brought my man on this joint because I wanted more or less to talk about the real. You know what I'm saying? What's it really like to get the fuck up out this joint, my nigga? I'm so proud of you, first of all.
Like being like, you know what I'm saying, like being an artist from here. You know what I mean? And really, because you know a lot of people, they do the whole, I'm gonna go to LA, I'm gonna go this, and then they job like be
bullshit.
Yeah.
Finessing.
I mean, shit, I finesse too. It's just,
nah, you know what we talking about. We talking about the niggas that go out there with their auntie and come back.
Oh yeah, just sightseeing and being on some tourist shit.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, it feel good, bro, because like I said, when I first was starting off out here, a lot of people didn't rock with my sound. And like, since I went to high school in Richmond, Virginia, and not Maryland, D.C. area, it was harder to get my age range of people that was in that height that would have went to high school with me to really fuck with my wave, because there's already niggas they went to high school with rapping. So they're like, nah, we gonna support this nigga. Like, we grew up with you in middle school, elementary school, but nigga, we ain't see you in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, to me, I was like a brand new nigga to an area I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a little harder, but
that's deep.
I mean, I just was like, what really sparked that shit was I remember dating this girl that got on my damn nerves. I won't even say her name. And I finessed. I had to get away from her and get away from everything. So I remember it was a contest going on in Atlanta, and I was here, and I was in an apartment real quick, and it was like, yo, whoever gets the most people to tag their name, you get to come down here. We'll pay for your bus. It was a bus ticket. It was like, we'll pay for your bus ticket for you and one person, and we'll put you on a show. You get to perform around a couple people, meet some people, some producers and shit. I won because shorty, you know, she got on my nerves. She know a lot of people from doing hair and shit. So she got hella people to tag my name. I got people to tag my name. And this one, I had like probably like 5,000 followers on Instagram or less. So that happened. I went to Atlanta for the first time ever in my life on a bus. And, you know what I'm saying? I performed down there. That's when I met, I don't know if y'all know Mr. 217.
Mm-hmm.
Right in there.
Yeah, I met him down there. That's before he ever walked into any of that. He was a rapper. And we performed together on stage. And he was cool. He was fucking with my music, you know what I'm saying? I got on stage with him. And then it came back, and it's like I realized how Atlanta embraced me versus here. So I ended up, you know, later in life, I just made that jump to Atlanta. I was like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I did some 95.5 shit here, but you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like no big shit. It was like I paid and basically got finessed a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that, showcases and shit. So got to Atlanta, all that shit changed up. And then, like, I was in touch with the streets. So the streets really helped me weave out the little fake people, because I had niggas that'd beat your ass if you try and finesse me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so now it was easier to maneuver. I ain't really had to worry about none of that shit.
Right. That kind of got weeded out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, no promoter's going to try to fuck me over. Nobody's going to say, oh, I could do this for you, not do it. Because, nigga, when in Atlanta, when I was doing shows out there, when I moved out there, I was pulling up to my shows probably like 10 to 15 blood niggas. And everybody was on go, and I'm doing R&B-ish type music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was cool. It was fun. You know what I'm saying? It was different. So I guess that's kind of what sparked a little something out there, because they like, yo, this nigga just came from Maryland. He got all these street niggas with him, but he not rapping about shooting shit. You know what I'm saying? And we respected it. He's, you know, almost some humble shit. I'm not on no, yeah, I'm big blood, big this, big anything, you know.
So before you get too far, you had said something that really stood out to me, and it ties into a lot of things that we've been talking about lately. What about, you said that, you know, you weren't really truly accepted here at first, right?
Right.
And then you went somewhere else and they kind of accepted that idea, and then you realized, like, wait a minute, maybe, you know.
Yeah, it's like they like the idea of not being able to access me anymore. It's like, damn, he's actually not living across the street anymore. He's actually not my neighbor anymore. Right. Like, the nigga that I used to see in Forestville walking through the mall every day and just smoking or doing regular shit is not in this mall no more. Like, we're watching him next to who we listen to. We're watching him on this channel, or we just seen his video or whatever. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's how I started becoming.
Something I applaud you for, and we applaud you for, we all applaud you for, is that what's different is we've seen people have success from this area, right? And they tend to leave, and they don't come back and connect with the original things that got them success. One thing I've seen, and I watched you come back and connect with KM and lock in and work and knock out a lot of things in this. It's just so much loyalty in that, and there's so much power in that, so much building in that, right? And what do you think makes that such a rare thing from this area?
Cause that's my fucking brother. Like, people don't understand. Like, it wouldn't be like, I can say this on record. Like, this is the first time I ever said this shit. It would be no Mikey Polo without KM. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could say that because when I first started, I remember I had a song called $1 Billion Dreams. That was my first song ever recorded with him.
Right.
And that was under Mikey Polo. And this was my first, like professional recorded song that sounded great. After this song I had called Siamese, which was a fluke. But I came out with it was like, I got $1 billion dreams. I want a Bugatti. I might cop a Lambo. Like, I didn't know my flow yet. I didn't know nothing. I knew I could sing, but I was like, I'm in the area where niggas just want to hear some rap shit. So let me try to come up with some rap shit.
Right.
And I remember Kane was like, nah, bro, like, do you, bro. And he was like, and you know what really inspired me? Like, he knew Thug was my favorite rapper. He was like, nigga, Thug don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So you can't give a fuck. You gotta do you. So I remember I went in the studio, and he did something with the auto-tune. Like, I could already sing, and I started showing him. And he was like, man, watch this. Watch how you gonna sound when you do this. And he tweaked some shit. And next thing I know, nigga, I was sounding like an angel. I sound golden. I was like,
shout out to KM, the unlocking. Give me the bomb.
Well, now KM want to be humble today.
I'm going to be quiet today.
So I be like, hey, I owe a lot of it to KM. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he the same person that I was down bad when I first met him. Like, I didn't have no money in my pocket. Like I said, I had no following like that. And it was times where I couldn't pay for studio time, bro. And he'd just call me early in the morning and be like, hey, what you doing, bro? Shit, hey, pull up. I'll find a way to him. Get dropped off, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he'd have a session probably pulling up in the next 45 minutes. But he know I record quick. He like, come on, I got to beat. You know what I'm saying? Record, mix that shit, now I got a song. You know what I'm saying? He kept doing that for me to make sure my shit was good. Like, my first tape that I officially dropped under Mikey Polo, he mixed and mastered the whole tape. Mm-hmm. He made majority of the beats, you know what I'm saying? Like,
somebody did that for you. I want everybody out here is doing something, somebody did that for you, right? I mean, you guys, it's just a rare thing that people actually look back and give those flowers. So talk about that. Why do you think that you're such a special person? Weird, that sounded like it's almost offensive, but no. Why you're such a rare case? Why are more people from this area that way? Why do you think
because
it's something in the area?
It's not even the area. You know what it is? Like, out here, it's a certain connection. Like, KM always kept it real with me. Like, he wasn't ever a yes man. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, it was times where he got on my ass about shit. And he actually sat down with me and, like, explained to me, like, bro, you gotta learn about this. Like, everything we talked about, he watched me execute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I first sat down and we was around some people I'm not gonna name that I know we won't be around. And they was on blogs. They was getting on shit. I didn't know about blogs at all. And I was, like, asking questions. He remember me having a piece of paper in the studio right beside niggas. I was asking niggas, like, hey, bro, how can I get on this blog? What do I submit? Do you have any emails I can do? Anything? Trying to do it all myself.
Right.
And niggas was giving me a spin like, I don't know how I did it, bro. I just sent the email. The whole time, I didn't know you had somebody in the back end that's connected to them that plugged you in, and you had somebody through the back there. You're just telling me whatever because it's just whatever.
They don't want to give up the
You feel me? They have to give up the sauce type shit. So it's like, I learned on my own. Like, I spent money to find certain things, and I crashed on certain shit. Like, I failed. But then once I found out the formula, I'm like, all right, now them same niggas, I passed them, bro. Like they had a blue check before I even thought I would even ever have one. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, yeah, I got one, but it's like I've done things still they haven't done. Like, these niggas are signed to a major deal or whatever deal they might be signed to, and it's like my situation is still better than yours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have this going on and that going on, but what I have brewing and the team I'm working with and the loyalty I have, I'm always gonna be good. I can come to different states, and my loyalty and me being a genuine person allows me to go to different people in different states and work and have a level of respect to the people. Won't even charge me for certain shit. They're like, we just love working with you. Your work ethic, bro. Like, you'll sleep in the studio and wake up. Like, y'all see it. I'll be knocked out. You tap me, yo, the beat's done. I'll get up, do a whole verse, and get right back on the couch.
And you record fast, bro. You record fast, bro. You knock the joints out. And the thing I like about you too, you don't take all day to, you know what I mean, get your idea out. Like, you work super quick, but it's like efficient though. You know, some people they just, they do their style, but they mumbling. Like, you actually can hit what you be saying. You feel me?
I articulate. I want people to know that I'm a face tat. I'm a nigga with face tats, but I'm smart. Like, that's one thing I want to change about everybody that looks like me. Like, I'm intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know about politics. I know about stuff going on in the government. I'm woke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not no fake woke. Like, oh my God, I know about fucking horoscopes and I'm not talking about that type of shit. I'm talking about some
you really
real
read,
life
like
shit.
you read.
Yeah, bro. Even fuck reading sometimes. Like I read, but some shit that's written is not supposed to be written and for us to read. A lot of shit that was written, like I just found out how Martin Luther King really died.
Yeah.
And that shit crazy because I'm like, why didn't I find that out when I was at elementary school?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that to me. That shit is crazy. Like this man did get shot, and killed. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought he was assassinated. You know what I'm saying? But that shows you that the media can cover whatever they want and make up any story. So it's kind of scary, but at the same time, since I know that I'm smart, I want everybody else to know that so they can't get an upper hand on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I want to ask you a question about being independent and moving around, because it's like, how were you able to carve that lane out for yourself without necessarily having to go and try to get the big deal or the industry cosign and things like that?
Well, the industry, I learned the formula. Like I said, I watched what labels do. The labels, they add fuel to a fire. So what I did was I built my own fire.
Gotcha.
So I went to different states. I got connected. Like I said, I'm in the streets heavy. So it's like I got connected with other rappers that's already popping because of the streets. Like I didn't have to go through management.
You was
labels,
outside.
I was outside.
Gotcha.
You come across me and they gonna say I'm a real nigga and they gonna be like, I just want to fuck with bro. You know what I'm saying? Bring me along. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened with me and Trippie. That's what happened with me and Dex. That's what happened with me and everybody. Like I was telling niggas earlier, like, bro, I used to grow up listening to niggas like Sean Kingston and them. Now I'm texting this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's dope.
It's
dope.
like, it's cool. Like, even though I'm not living in my own big ass mansion and shit right now, like, I'm still humble. You know what I'm saying? Because could have been far worse. There's a lot of people that I could say we all probably know that's at home like, damn, I had clout. Damn, I was this. Damn, I could have had this. And now look at me. Like, damn, I live in my mom's house. I haven't lived with my parents since I was 17, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether I had to go through hard times or anything, I never. You can ask my parents right now. I remember the last time they can't even tell you the last time I called and asked them for $1. Asked them, can I crash at their house? You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit.
Yeah. And that's just like I said, that's just that grind. You know what I mean?
It's learning to sacrifice, and it's a pride thing. It's a moral thing. Like, I'm not scared to look. I'm not scared for you to think I'm broke. I'm not scared for you to think I don't have something.
Right.
I'm not scared for how you perceive me.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I'm comfortable in my skin and I know what I got going on. And then when I show you what I have versus having to tell you, you're going to want to be a part of my shit. And if you wasn't genuine from the start, you miss out.
Right. So talk about that part right there. That's a key thing. This shit is not, like, music is not for the weak, and it takes a lot of time to make progress.
Right.
How did you deal with basically, if you don't want to get on TV, people that aren't in music don't understand you getting any progress.
Right.
How did you deal with that with your friends, your family? Like you said, you haven't been,
even like the sacrifices you had to make, like what, like
nigga, shit was crazy.
Talk more about that.
Shit was crazy, especially like y'all, as y'all aware, I got a 3-year-old. You know what I'm saying, my daughter, and it's like I had to deal with her grandmother's talking about some, how you gonna be there? You're doing all this. You gonna be away from her. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be living there. You're a father now. Like, what any mom would tell you. You know what I'm saying? You got a kid now. You need to be there. And it's like, they don't want to hear, I'm trying to rap. I'm trying to be a rapper. They want to hear, I just got a job at Walmart and I'm making a paycheck and I'm trying to get a house and get married. They want to hear shit like that. So it's like, that's not me, because to me, that's the white man's dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, me, I'm my own boss, bro. Like, I don't want to work for nobody. First of all, I have a fucked up attitude. Like, I'm a cool person, but I don't like when people feel like they're smarter than me. I feel like we're all on the same level. You know what I'm saying? It's something I might not know that you know, and that doesn't mean you're smarter than me. It just means you've been exposed to something I haven't been exposed to.
Right. Knowledge is not understanding.
You feel me? Like, everybody has an opinion. That's why I don't feel like anybody could be wrong unless you're doing something dead wrong. But if you say something that you voice your opinion, that's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to say that you're wrong? You feel me? But in the world that we live in, it's like a lot of people got comfortable, like, doing certain things. Like, people don't realize most of our millionaires didn't go to college. Most of our billionaires didn't go to college. Most of them were dropouts. Most of them fucked up a lot in life. Most of the millionaires, the people that have a lot of money, have been caught, arrested for thieving and a lot of shit. But guess what? They get to what they need to get to, and now they're a boss. Versus people that go to college, try to live a squeaky clean life, whatever. They're fucked up, left with debt.
And does that come from a sense of, I guess, fearlessness and confidence also?
No, it's the system. It's the way that
I'm talking about for you though, like that the sense of fearlessness and confidence that you got within yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I had to build this confidence. Like I wasn't always like this. You know what I'm saying? I had to build it, and my thing was I watched my father, you know, and my mom. You know what I'm saying? My mom's a very smart individual. My dad, he's a very hood individual. So I had two different extremes for parents, and it's like for my dad, I seen that he can take over some hood shit. Niggas respect him in the hood like a motherfucker. He got a name. He'll beat some shit up. He had a lot of shit going on.
Right.
He got money, but he was missing the book smarts. And then my mom, she wasn't hood at all. She ran around dating a lot of hood niggas, but she was very, very book smarts.
Right.
I mean, very, very book smart. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? I always kind of had that edge. Like, I knew right from wrong.
Yeah.
So, like, I could be with you about to hit a lick, and I can know, nigga, I'm not supposed to be doing this shit. This shit is not right.
Right.
But the other side of me is like, nigga, I need this money, and I ain't built like being broke right now.
Yeah.
Like, I need to do what I need to do to survive.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's both was going through my head. It's like the angel and demon. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, for real.
It's easier to respect the idea of, for me at least, of fighting and like scratching for whatever it is you want. And sometimes the want and need blends, and sometimes you scrap for things that you want as well.
Yeah.
That's fine. I wanted to talk about the entitlement theory. Like, there are a lot of people, especially from this area, and I don't want to say from this area. Fuck it, it's not even from this area. I'm only speaking on that because I see it a lot, right?
Right.
But
Proximity.
In music, a lot of people have what I call dreadlock syndrome, right? They want dreads, right? They see a person, like, they might see Mikey's hair, they might see your hair and be like, yeah, I want that. And they're just like, all right, I'm getting my dreads.
Right.
But they don't want to go through
the process.
The process.
Yeah.
They don't want to have. They don't want to have the struggle.
Oh, to get the fake dreads?
Right. So wait, you're fucking up my shit. All right. So look, smart ass nigga. You hear me? You did tell me though, right?
Yeah.
All right. So look, it starts with the fact that they don't want to go through the struggle, right? So either they do one of two things. I see. During the struggle, they either do anything to hide the struggle. You see somebody growing their hair and they got their hat on all the time.
All the time.
But they're fucking up your process. Your hair is growing slower because you're hiding the fact that you're growing your hair.
Yeah.
Right? Or they can't take it anymore and they skip it and they fight it and they get faux locks. That's what they call them, right? Proper?
Is FAUX faux? I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, faux locks.
Faux locks, fox locks, whatever.
Yeah.
Fox locks.
Fake locks.
The Fetty Wops.
Right.
Oh shit.
So I have the same thing. I believe that everything's the same in life. I say it all the time. So that same theory applies to music. Same people come into the building and they want to be superstars the next day, or they're in close proximity to being a superstar, and they want that the next day. Basically, talk about how you dealt with that, because like you said, you're in close proximity to a lot of people,
bro,
blowing up, doing
that shit is crazy. Like, put it like this: I watched a lot of niggas that I'm around before I got around certain people I'm around now. Same people I encountered before this, they would dap me up and then act Hollywood. Like, I hit them up and they wouldn't respond. They leave me on scene, shit like that, right? Now they see who I live with, where I be. They be like, oh damn, you be at Breezy house, or you be at Thug house, or you be at this person's house now. Oh shit! Now what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Yo, the funniest story I got to say, bro. Fuck it, I'm gonna put this nigga name out. This nigga named A.T. I don't know if anybody ever heard this nigga named A.T. He used to manage Icy Narco, and he probably still do. And fuck it, cause this nigga get on my nerves.
Get your shit off.
Get it off. Give my man some Koofy music,
Can I get a
man.
bomb?
Man, give me some music, man. You talking my shit, man.
Get your shit off.
Man, some Koofy music. You know about the Koofy music?
Yeah, that Koofy.
Yeah, man.
See the Koofy music, son.
Koofy music.
And that coffee, Koofy.
So this guy switched up.
All right, so basically, what happened with him was, I was in New York. It's when I first moved to New York, and he didn't know what I had going on. And he meet me, you know what I'm saying? He seen my Instagram. But he met me on the outside, you know what I'm saying? One of my bros and shit. That's a producer, my bro Levi. Shout out to Levi. Still working with him. And he was telling me like, yo, I could probably get you signed. Ooh. And of course at the time I was on some shit trying to get signed, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, but it's gonna cost like $5,000 for me to set up a meeting. I looked that man dead in his eyes and was like, bro, what the fuck? You think I'm sweet, nigga? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what, nigga? Wow. And he just looked at me like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, nah, it's cool. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward. I live in LA now. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the studio recording. This nigga walk in. I'm in my session. He just walk in, like, oh shit, like Mikey, oh my brother.
No, get the fuck out of here.
He was telling me, man, me and him go back since New York. So I'm sitting there looking at him. I'm like, what, nigga? I keep recording, doing my thing. This nigga pulls me outside. He's like, yo, can you please talk to your bro about helping out Narco? You know what I'm saying? I think the label, if he talk to them, they can help him. And I'm like, bro, I'm not talking to my bro about helping your artist or you, nigga. Matter of fact, it costs you $5,000 for me to go have that conversation. Hey, bro, that was the best feeling of my fucking life, bro. Like, that was the best feeling of my life. Like, I could say the same thing to you, because now it's like, you thought you were big and bad, and now your whole thing crashed and burned, and now you
something from me.
Yeah, now you need something from me, and it's like, well, I need 5 bands. Matter of fact, I need 10 bands because now this conversation's out, so I need 10.
Well, so to bring that back around, you know, that's the entitlement that Tweeze was talking about was like, you know, how niggas just like around here like they don't put in the work and shit. So like, what Mikey was basically saying is like, you got to put in the work to be able to get that nigga what he gave you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was in a very comfortable position. He was in his studio session. He was doing his music. You know what I'm saying? Minding his business. And seen a fuck nigga. You feel me? And got him back. So
and you gotta stay a real nigga. That's one thing I'll give anybody advice. Producers, engineers, artists, if you want to be a manager, stay a real nigga. The moment that you switch up and you fold, everything comes back. Everything comes back. That's why I stay a real nigga the whole time. Like, I don't give a fuck if I'm at a cookout. Nigga, if I don't fuck with somebody, if I don't fuck with somebody, you come up to me, you be like, yo, that's your mode, that's my mans. I'm gonna tell you I don't fuck with your mans. And if you don't feel no type of way when I say that to you, nigga, use a hoe. Cause you said that was your mans. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be switching up. Like, you gotta be on some real man shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole time, bro. Like, that's how I stay. Cause in this industry, them A&Rs will play with you. Like, they really play with you.
Nah,
and then you gotta really like get yours, cause
on the other side,
it's like if they don't, if these people in the industry don't slightly fear you a little bit, you gonna be fucked up.
No, you good.
My man too short.
Not even. He just burnt.
Yeah, he burnt out.
Burnt.
Hey, technical difficulties on the light. We about to be back in a second.
My bad. My man Bernie in the building.
And you know I need light. I need light on my side. Y'all ain't gonna mess up my shot. Hurt? Y'all might be less concerned.
Look at burnt 1 and burnt 2 over here.
Look at level over there, nigga.
This nigga's like a above the influence commercial. Look at this nigga.
With a beard. He got a beard.
Nigga sunk into the couch like shit.
Above the influence.
Drinking a barbecue beer.
Does your family member smoke weed? Marijuana? Do they kind of look like this every now and then?
Do you take LSD?
Hey, that nigga Tweeze said, I definitely need the light on my side. I'm so dead.
Y'all tripping. Not gonna have me looking like a shadow.
Hey, and tell these girls in the DMV stop rolling AJs with all funnel.
Too much.
Is it getting crazy for you?
Preferably DC women.
I can give you a bomb.
She like, I got that Zaza. Like, you got that dun-dun.
Oh, nah.
Let me get a sheet, Mo.
Oh, nah.
We work for them sheets. We gotta get them out the use. We work. Hey, y'all, let me tell you. You gotta do what you gotta do to get a sheet, son.
Sometimes you got to do it.
My fault, bro.
Oh, so y'all wanna have a rendezvous about what happened earlier?
We did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Damn, I was in
You
my
don't love us. Mikey was gone.
Mikey didn't get to tell his story.
Oh no, but tell your part in your how you when that situation would happen.
Well,
Cause you was there.
This nigga me got a contact, yo.
So
God.
So basically, you know, I'm sitting here enjoying myself, you know, quietly in the studio, you know, and I receive a FaceTime call. And when I answer this FaceTime call, it's one of my female friends panicking, you know, talking about, yo, it's a guy just broke him. At first I thought she said somebody stole my car. And I was like, what the fuck? What? Like, somebody stole your car out the studio park? That's bold. Out of all these cars, they took your shit? Like,
That's a real one.
That's a real one.
Real one.
Real one. But she cleared it up. She was like, no, somebody went in my car. He said he's a cop. and then she said, but he ran into the bushes. What the fuck? What type of cop runs into the bushes? So I ran outside. You know what I'm saying? When I ran outside, I don't see nobody, but I hear some rustling and shit. So she said, he's in there. We looking for him. You know what I'm saying? Don't see this motherfucker. Fast forward, it's a 40-year-old virgin. It's a Steve Carell looking motherfucker walking down the street with some shorts on and some Scottie Pippins on. And
yeah, Pippins on?
Nigga had some Pippins on.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, drop the bomb, drop the bomb, drop the bomb, drop the bomb.
Hell yeah.
Of course he had Scottie Pippins on.
Doing some Scotty shit, huh?
Doing some Scotty shit.
So let me give you some background, Mikey. Tweeze hates Scotty. Because we were talking about The Last Dance and shit. Yeah, so he
I
fucking...
hate him.
But to make it even worse, we checked the count. Why would we say it was 15 minutes? We checked their balance. This nigga went to Shell in a matter of 15 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can't make this up.
He went to Shell in a matter of 15 minutes.
Your man was
and made it back to the area where he got the card from and got arrested.
Freak athlete.
Man, that nigga might have been a cop, bro. Them cops picked him up too quick.
Like, I'm just thinking, like, what in the fuck? Like, how?
He might have been an undie.
Hey, if he was the worst undie. That nigga went into the wrong car and then didn't take shit important. Like, nigga took a grinder.
Nigga almost
and
died.
Jumped in the bushes. Nigga almost died for a grinder and some envelopes.
That was crazy.
And whatever he bought from Shell. Nigga said
That was
die about
crazy.
these cigarettes.
Oh, no.
Hey, young.
That was wild.
I need a fix.
I'm gonna die for these. He's talking about die for these hundreds.
Died.
Now, was that crack or meth? Because I don't know.
All I know is he went to go get some Marlboro Reds.
That nigga ran faster than
I'd have to attest by the speed of the crack that it wasn't crack, actually, that it might have been meth.
So that nigga, I needed that bottle. Basically, is what you said.
He was on that Jesse and Walt.
Oh, shit. Tweeze with a trailing 3. No, that was crazy.
He said from deep.
No, that was crazy. The nigga said Jesse and Walt. Oh my God.
Now you know we a sports podcast. Be a sports podcast also. Did you play any sports in like school or anything?
Yeah, I ran track. I played football. I played basketball.
You ain't get no bitches though.
I got hella bitches. I got the volleyball bitches. The softball bitches. And the track bitches. You know, I was a smart nigga. I was like, white girls, Asian girls, running track.
You was fucking with the snow bunnies?
I'm running in the compressions.
You was fucking with the snow bunnies?
Hell yeah, that's when I started.
Oh, shit.
I ain't start fucking with snow, man. That shit was forbidden. It was forbidden.
Oh shit. Oh shit, y'all heard that? And nigga said it was forbidden.
What was your favorite sport?
I mean, for which reason? Like, just that, like, to actually play the sport or for the women?
Well, answer both.
For the women, I love track.
Okay.
But for the actual sport, I would say basketball. Because it was nothing like crossing a nigga up, shooting a 3, and then looking in a crowd at the favorite bitch, be like, yeah, you saw that, right? You know what I'm saying?
I got 2 questions for you, then just following that up, right? So we did this exercise, or I don't know what you want to call it, where we gave ourselves our NBA doppelganger, but it's not a star per se, right? It can't be a star.
Obviously.
Right?
So if you're saying if you were somebody in the NBA, who would you be?
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be right now, but anytime.
Like
it doesn't matter. I already know who I am.
Like what does your game resemble? Like your game. Like your game.
I would tell you who we were first. I was Tim Thomas. Who are you, K?
Fucking Rondo.
I can say probably Rondo-ish.
Oh, that's all who y'all saying y'all play like, right? Y'all would say y'all play like?
Yeah.
I would have to say early, like, rookie Carmelo.
Okay. So you just pulling up.
pulling up, and I used to be able to dunk before I broke my leg. I used to be able to bang on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I can still do my layups. I'm left-handed, but I'm ambidextrous. I can do left hand,
Right.
So, and my 3-game shot is deadly. So,
Second question here, right? Would you rather go viral? This has got to be viral. Would you rather get crossed up and the person make the shot and it goes viral, or would you rather get dunked on and it goes viral?
All on Twitter, all on IG.
Either way,
I would rather a nigga dunk on me.
Okay.
Only reason I say that, cause you know, the best get dunked on too. Cause I've seen LeBron get dunked on. I've seen Jordan get dunked on. I've seen games where everybody got dunked on. Kobe. Everybody rest in peace, Kobe. I've seen a lot of people get dunked on. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about like the dunk on, like he dunk on you, nuts on your face.
Nah, nuts in my face. We fighting. Like I'm getting ejected. You know what I'm saying? but regular just dunking on me, like even if you do like a posterizer, like all right, you can get that. You know what I'm saying? But crossing me up, like making me fall, and then making the shot, and I'm looking on the ground like, oh,
Sports Center
and Sports Center, like, nah, I'm good because I'm the person crossing up.
Right. Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like the best people that can cross you up, you might dunk on them a few times, but you know how we gonna get you back? We gonna cross you the fuck up and make it 3.
Yeah.
You getting 2 points? I'm gonna get 3 after I cross you up. You know what I'm saying?
So who are your favorite basketball players? Like growing up or like even now?
My favorite of all time is Allen Iverson.
Okay.
And then after that, it was Michael Jordan, Carmelo Anthony. For some reason, bro, I was like Gilbert Arenas back in the day too.
Gilbert Arenas was a dog though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when he played here for us.
He's a real one.
Yeah.
And then I gotta say Kyrie Irving. I fuck with Irving heavy.
Okay. Him and his Kyrie.
Nah, he laughing because I said real one.
I love Kyrie. Yeah. I'm about that.
Nah, we was watching the separation videos the other day.
Okay.
Okay. So like, I'll tell you. I'll tell on myself about this. I have a problem. I am addicted to watching superb separation videos on YouTube. Something about a nigga snatching another nigga's soul.
No, hours. I'm talking about for
Shooting a jump
hours.
shot.
No, for hours. This nigga will watch this shit, bro.
Left and right, just dictating his future.
Not even crossovers though. Just getting space.
Yes,
Just space.
just getting space,
He
bro.
said, just back up, let me breathe.
Bro,
Yeah.
the other day, this nigga went into such a wormhole, bro. He figured out that Donovan Mitchell does not travel.
Oh yeah,
Oh
Donovan.
yeah, I remember saying that shit. He
Donovan
doesn't
Mitchell.
travel, bro. He's nice.
That
He
shit is
refuses to travel, and this changes a lot of things for me because in the past I kind of had this like inkling that he was good, but he's a bitch. Like, he's good, but he's a bitch.
Damn, bro.
No, not like a soft bitch, but like a bitch like you're just like, why are you talking about that? You know what I'm saying? But I understand now. He never travels, refuses to travel.
Like, it's weird,
so
bro.
it makes sense that he had something to say about James Harden.
It's weird how this nigga don't travel, bro.
It makes perfect sense now.
It's like,
He's just bitter that they allow James Harden to travel. So.
oh my God, that shit is incredible to watch, bro. That nigga does not
LeBron
travel.
travel too. LeBron travels like a motherfucker.
No, everybody travels except for
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's the only nigga in NBA history to never travel.
He really will hit the paint, and the play could be much easier if he would just take the allowed NBA extra dribble, and he refuses to. He'll take an awkward or jump off a right foot and dunk with his. It's weird, bro.
It's so weird.
Let's talk
bro.
about this real quick. What are your top? I'm gonna go too deep. What are your top 3? Your top 3 favorite basketball like signature moves? You know, like the Dirk one leg or the AI step back or the like the Kobe pump fake. Throw it off the backboard.
Mine is the Jamal Crawford crossover jump.
Ooh, okay.
That's
That's one of mine. That's one of
mine.
mine.
Like where I
One of
got
mine.
handles, bro. Like I like the Jamal Crawford shit. I like the like kind of like Chris Paul does some shit where he kind of step back quick and he shoot real quick. You know what I'm saying? I could do that. And then like you know how Kobe and them would like they have like Kobe and Melo like they hit some shit where they hit the turnaround like they turn around and do the jump shot.
Right.
I can kill with that shit too.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I hate Chris Paul, I used a lot of his shit.
Bro, he's nasty, bro.
I used a lot of it. Like, he has this one move where he's like, if he gets up like off of a long rebound and he going the other way, he'll like throw it between the leg and act like he about to do something and then keep going forward, and it's like an extra burst of speed. Bro, I did that so much, bro. That's the move right
like,
there. I'm gone, nah.
Yeah,
It's
no
like
quick-
the
no quick
nastiest
joint.
dead leg.
Like
Like,
a bullet.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to say,
That J crossover shit gonna be like
due to my lack of athleticism in certain areas, right? I have to say I got a video from my bro who was watching me play a lot of college ball. We'll play in college. let me not confuse you. Played basketball while we were in college, right? And he sent me a video of Mike Miller, and he was saying that it looked like my game, but it was Mike Miller now.
Hey, dog.
All right, but he was cooking a little kid from Kentucky. But
That's the move right there I'm talking about.
Oh my
That's the
gosh,
move right
that shit
there.
is sex.
You see that? That's the move I'm talking about.
Oh,
Watch this. That's the move.
Oh, yeah, that's the move.
That was the
Let
one.
me fuck out of here.
That was the one.
It was a good one.
Oh, now I got one more sports joint, basketball joint. Cause we talked about secondary players.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily, like I said, not necessarily the superstars. So give me a couple, I guess, the quote unquote secondary players you probably you just like their game more.
CJ McCollum.
Okay.
Who else is secondary I fuck with? Shit, Klay Thompson. Everybody know that.
Did you put Klay Thompson at secondary right now?
Yes.
Yeah, what do you
Yeah.
mean? He's been in secondary.
yeah.
Okay.
He's by default he's secondary, but well, actually, you know what? No, I take that back. I take that back, man. Nah, we mean less than Klay.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Curry and Durant where you had that, so it was definitely.
Yeah, you're right.
In that situation.
I think it was. Damn, I forgot the question. Maybe it was second favorite player that we were saying that.
Nah,
Yeah.
he said, like,
Like, remember we had the secondary joint. We
Yeah.
talking about the secondary.
Yeah, second favorite player. Yeah,
Second favorite player.
Yeah, like so this is everybody. Imagine it's the second round of a fantasy draft.
Yeah. Like everybody, top 5 like LeBron, Michael Jordan.
All those guys are out of here.
Yeah. We talking about like the dudes that most people don't really talk about that much. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't really.
I would get Ray Allen.
Okay.
But I would get
Okay.
Ray Allen from the Supersonics.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
The Bucks.
Specifics.
Ooh.
The Supersonics. Bucks.
Gotcha.
Specifics.
Yeah. Bucks Ray Allen dunk on you though too.
Hey, Supersonics will too, though.
That's Jesus Shuttlesworth. That's when he would have.
Right.
Hey, Supersonics was dunking on you and giving you 30 a night.
Yeah. Then
No, that's good, man. You
Even-
got a good little list. My
Yeah.
man know his game.
Yeah, and then real quick, let's talk about we talked about the basketball video games. Which ones you was playing?
Growing up.
Like you play like you still be on 2K a
Hell
little
yeah,
bit?
bro, I play 2K for money.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Like 2K, I really play that shit still for money right
PS4,
now.
PS4,
I play
Xbox.
$20 a game.
PS4, Xbox.
PS4. I play $20 a game. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that shit. I play with any team too, cause I really play fundamentals when I play. Like I don't use a star player.
Okay,
You know
gotcha.
what I'm saying? Like I actually play. I don't use LeBron.
I like random selection too. That's key for me, man. That lets me know if you really play a game like.
Cause you're supposed to learn how to it's like a real game. Everybody got to warm up. So you got to. I feel like you're supposed to learn how to use the whole team throughout the game.
Yeah.
Right.
You know
Nah,
what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? So that's how I play. Niggas be like, oh, you keep shooting with the same person. I don't do that. I'm a pump fake, pass it. They gonna be cutting alley oops, all that shit. You gonna be like, damn, this nigga really busting my ass. And once I W, I need $40.
Oh, God.
Double up for the dub.
Yeah.
What's a sneaky team you like running with though? One of them sneaky teams.
A sneaky team,
Yeah.
like a team that nobody would expect to be able to bust their ass with.
Yeah.
The Pelicans.
Okay.
Like, a matter of fact, I'll even take it out of there because I'm talking about Pelicans before they came out with Zion, like on
Gotcha.
the old games.
Gotcha.
But now, bro, for real, even looking at this, I done played with the Suns and whipped the nigga. I done played with the Nets before they had Kyrie, whipped the nigga. The Wizards whipped the nigga. I can use the Kings. I can pretty much use anybody. I've never played with the Bucks for real. Oh, Jazz. I had the Jazz. Oh, nigga, I played with the Memphis Grizzlies and crushed because their defense is like that.
Right.
So you playing online?
No. I play against actual people because I won't play for money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, going online is cool and shit, but I don't got time. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to play, it's going to be playing for some money. Like, I play for free if I'm just there, but I want to play for money.
You better get that good cash going.
Oh, God.
We need that tournament. We need
Even
that,
with
that
the Hornets,
tournament.
they got Kemba Walker. I know how to use certain players, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you just got to know how the fundamentals.
You don't know how they play in real life.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that's tough though. That's tough though. I don't really play online. I
I'm
can't.
a
I
beast
can't
in
do
Madden,
online.
too.
Madden. I can't fuck with Madden.
I'm a beast in Madden, bro. My running game is, and my defense is, oh my God. I'm going to catch
Man.
like 6 picks. You don't want to throw
Damn.
it. You don't want to throw it.
You play Madden online too, or you do the same thing with the?
Nah, same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because only game system I own is a Nintendo Switch because I move around so much. I'm not packing up that system each time and disconnecting and travel.
Yeah, gotcha.
My Nintendo Switch has games that I like to play with, Mortal Kombat, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I like those type games too.
Gotcha.
Like
Fighting games and shit.
Yeah, like those are the type of shit I like playing. You feel me? But when it comes to like PlayStations and Xbox and shit like that, if it's not Call of Duty or something, I be playing like sports games.
Right.
And boxing.
Right.
Damn,
They need to bring back. They need to bring back Fight Night. They need to bring back another one.
They don't want to bring that back. I'm gonna end up beating the brakes off somebody.
Yo, that Las Vegas Raiders looks crazy.
Las Vegas Raiders.
Los Angeles Chargers.
That's crazy.
That shit looks weird as fuck.
LVR. Look like a gang. Love Ranch.
Hey.
This nigga's stupid.
All right, so I'm gonna get back into the music. I've been, watching, progress in the game and everything. So, I mean, when you started, how would you just compare your style then until till you evolve now?
Very much elevated. I could say that. Like, my wordplay got better because probably I was exposed to more shit. Like, I started seeing more shit, being around more shit,
right?
And I was able to be influenced by more things. Like, I couldn't be motivated around shit when I wasn't around anything. You
gotcha.
Me? So like I'm in the studio seeing niggas do their shit, hearing how they do certain shit, and it's like, all right, I could do that better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When I see, like, to me it's not a competition, but it's like when I watch my favorite artists or different people that's supposed to like bigger than me right now record, and I see how long it takes them to record and the type of song they come up with after it takes them that long, and I'm like, bro, I can make a #1 hit in like 10 minutes without writing it, bro, and it takes niggas like 3 days to finish a song that's supposed to be a hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it'd be crazy. Like, I don't know, I just always think like, damn, when I get to your point in my career, like, it's really gonna be up for me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I be thinking.
Sure.
So getting deeper into that, because we know we do this to inform too, to help everybody get that real information. You're independent. How do you compare that in terms of like? How do you explain to the best of your ability? Mm-hmm. How do you get money independently, musically? In comparison,
this is off music,
and just musically. In comparison to those who get money through the music, through the industry. Well, not through the industry, but through a label or that are not independent. Fuck it, that's the only way I can describe it.
I don't really understand how they can't not try to get money. I mean,
not that they're not trying to get money, but like I guess like explain like the process of how you go about getting money. Like I guess everybody's like ignorant to the idea of how
you have to
really get money. People just say go independent for this reason because you're gonna get the money.
Nah.
But
you got to make yourself a brand.
What do you do?
You got to make yourself a brand that you could bring to somebody. If it's not gonna be a major label, bring it to somebody that can distribute your shit and put your shit out as your name, how you wanted to, but they use their company. And if you have the right shit going on, that's your money.
So you get so major keys, right? So you get the money from the money is in independence is in distribution.
Correct.
Okay.
And merch. Like that's what people forget. Like a lot of people think, even I used to think, I need to sign to a major label so I can get this bread and I'll be able to do this and do that. And guess what? I'm still not signed to a major, and I can do what I need to do.
And that's the most important thing. That's kind of what I wanted the listeners to get right there. In 2020, you don't really need a major, for real.
Not saying I would never go major. But
right.
You don't need to go major.
You don't need to.
You don't have to, especially like if your goal is to get money to be able to push your music and push your brand, you don't need a major.
Right.
But if your goal is to be the biggest thing internationally and have access to certain things quicker without having to go in your own pocket, you'll need a major. But money requires a lot. So if you have your own millions, like if you come in the game independently and you got like your own 20 million and you rack up and do everything by any means, you can do what you need to do, but you got to realize like you're going to be taxed on your clearances because labels is like a cult. So if you're not with them, you get taxed. You know what I'm saying? So you want to clear that song with
Real
somebody,
shit.
That's $100,000. That's $100,000, even if you cool with that person.
Right.
If they don't have enough power on their own label to get that cleared, that label's still gonna try to hit you and be like, I need that money. You know what I'm saying? I need 60 bands. I need 15 bands. I need whatever, how much they 5 bands, whatever they charge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, you want that song, you get that song.
Exactly. Versus if you with a label, they'll link you up with an artist and they won't even tell you that you paying for the song.
Or it'll be a label that a nigga that they're like back signed.
Yeah, exactly. Some shit like that. Y'all do a song, they wouldn't even show you that the paperwork, whatever going through. You just know you got a song out with somebody, y'all lit, whatever. And the next thing you know, nigga, you don't own that shit. You know what I'm saying? You getting a little bit of money, they getting all of it though.
Right. Or you can't put it out the way you want to put it out.
Exactly.
Like
you can't
that.
even market it how you want to. You get no say so in it. Like that's the industry really is a business. It's people like I said, like the music business is a business. It's the reason it's called the music business. Mm-hmm. Like if it was just about rapping, like this is what niggas gotta realize. You can't be that ignorant. If it was just about getting in the studio and recording, what the fuck would you need a manager for? Why would you need A&Rs? Why would you need anybody to do anything with paperwork to look at shit?
Hello.
Like think about it. When you sell drugs, you need paperwork. When you out here selling coke in the streets, you need paperwork. You showing a nigga some paperwork that's coming to get some coke. Like, bro, I'm telling you, this shit got paperwork. Like, nobody's doing that. You know what I'm saying? But in the game, it's paperwork because it's a business. They're like, all right, we can give you a certain amount of money because you're gonna work for us.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it is. Like,
and I think as an artist, you have to look at yourself as a like you say with a brand too. Would you say like looking at yourself as an investment also? Like,
of course.
You know what I mean?
You have to invest in yourself. Nobody will invest in you until you do. Like I was looking for investors before I had invested in myself. But now that I say I invested in myself, investors came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not out of nowhere. It's just that's business.
Ooh, man, I gotta hit a bomb for that one. That's crazy.
Put your money up.
I tell niggas that all the time, bro. Like, just come on. Stop being so cheap. This is not like, this isn't a school sport.
Like, I learned people like hanging with the nigga that say, how much? All right, let's get it done. Versus how much? All right, I'm gonna hit you in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna
hate that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gotta do that, don't even hit them.
Right.
Just wait till you got it, because then when you got it, that's how my attitude is. Like, don't talk to me unless you're ready to do what I'm trying to do. That's in all aspects in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, regardless of anything, if you're not ready for what I'm ready for right now, just keep it pushing till you're ready for what I'm ready
for. Get the fuck on.
I'm telling you, we call that having champagne dreams with a Kool-Aid budget.
Yeah, exactly. And Kool-Aid with no sugar in it.
No sugar.
You know us three. You probably get the whole. Yo, I'm trying to get in the studio, bro. I'm trying to pull up. I'm trying to get in the studio. Then you be like, all right, just hit me up when you're ready. 6 months later, I'm trying to get in the studio, bro.
Nigga, I go through that with niggas with features, bro. I'm trying to get a feature. All right, I tell the niggas a price, even show them a discount, love price.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna hit you when I get that bread, bro. Never hit them. Yeah, so bro, we still need to do that song, bro. Stop hitting me, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck on, bro.
I'm pretty sure that you probably appreciate if they have rather hit you with a number like, hey, bro, I got 1,500. What's good? You know what I'm saying?
If a nigga hit me with a number, I respect that. Like, bro, I put it like this, and I ain't ashamed to say it. A nigga, like, I know how much I charge for a verse and the hook. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga, you know what I'm saying? He hit me with the, yo, bro, I only got like $700, bro. And I worked hard to get this shit up, you know what I'm saying? I got a beat already picked out. I got certain shit I'm trying to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to push this record, you know what I'm saying? And I'm ready right now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to pay you and get this gone if I can. Like, and I told him, like, bro, you know, I don't charge $700, but I respect how you came at me, so I got you.
Right.
You know
right.
That's
what I'm saying. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You always respect that nigga.
Yeah.
Got that shit
always
up.
respect that dude.
Yeah.
Of course, because you didn't come empty-handed, like, cause
or too skinny.
Yeah, or too skinny at all. Like, he didn't say, yo, let me, like, bro, I done had niggas be like, bro, let me give you $200, and I'm like,
nigga, that's a session,
bro.
That's studio time. You know what I'm saying?
Not even that. I asked niggas, do you see how I dress, bro? $200 won't even buy my shoes or my jacket or my pants. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck would I do it? You feel me? That's some underwear, some t-shirts, and some socks, and maybe a little bit of toiletries, and a blunt.
Pay what you weigh, man. Period.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't even do it. Like, to me, that disrespect. Cause I'm like, can I walk into your job and be like, yo, I fuck with you, so I'm just gonna grab what I need, and you got me right? Like, fuck.
Nah, yeah.
No, this is my job, bro. Yeah. Like, this is what I do. This is what I do to make a living. So people, that's how I tell my bros too that rap. Like, they gotta understand. Like, they want features. Give me something.
But okay, so how can you explain that transition to being like, yo, I'm a rapper, like I'm a full blown rapper. Well, like, you know what I'm saying?
Good question.
Like in the sense of like this is my job. Like this is what I do for my quote unquote taxable. You know, my tax. You know,
that shit comes when niggas see
money.
that you actually making moves and you getting some residual for what you're doing.
Right.
Like, a lot of niggas rap. A lot of niggas say they rappers.
Yeah,
a lot of niggas feel like
it's a lot of niggas that rap,
features.
but it's a lot of niggas that are rappers. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the thing that I feel like separates like myself. First, I want to say I'm an artist. I'm not a rapper.
But,
you know what I'm
okay, gotcha. Yeah,
but what separates myself from other people that try to be artists and myself as an artist is, if you're still doing showcases, you're not an artist. If you're still if you're not putting any money into any singles or marketing,
right,
or you don't have a blueprint before you do certain things, like, you're not an artist. If you don't have if you're not consisting yourself of trying to if you're not trying to consist of a great team of like producers, put yourself around videographers, traveling. If you're not traveling, you're not an artist. If, like, this is just me, how I feel.
Yeah.
If you don't have a connection with people in different areas to make shit happen, if your face hasn't been noticed in different areas to where somebody could say that's so and so,
right,
you're not an artist, bro. You're just another nigga that's trying to do something.
Right. It's a hobby.
You feel me? Because you could pick up a camera tomorrow and they'll be like, oh, you're a cameraman.
Yeah.
You could pick up this tomorrow and be like, oh, he does this, he does that.
Right.
If I pick up a camera tomorrow and I take a picture on Instagram with a camera, they're still gonna say, "Oh, that's Mikey Polo. He rap. He do music." You know what I'm saying?
They know you for that.
They're not gonna say, "Oh, is he a photographer?"
Okay, so basically, you first claim being an artist officially from notoriety,
right?
From when
people acknowledge that, like when
you go somewhere and somebody like, "Hey, that's Mikey Polo."
So is it a certain amount of people, or is it about in proximity? Where are you? You get what I'm saying?
It's both.
Okay,
it's both because I remember when I was here, I went to St. Charles Mall years ago, and I had a song called "Pitching the Crows Out," and some young kids, bro. I was walking with my older brother, my blood older brother, and they went up to him and was like, yo, they was whispering and pointing towards me. I'm looking at, what the fuck are these little kids talking to my big brother about? He come over to me and he's like, yo, these little kids know you, bro. I'm like, what? It was like, yo, they was like, is that Mikey Polo? I'm like, and that shit felt cool. That was the first time that ever happened to me. And it's like, it wasn't no group of bitches. It wasn't no hood niggas. It was some little, like, elementary school kids that I guess was on YouTube and just somehow found my video. And they fucked with the song and the video, you know what I'm saying? So that shit was cool, you know what I'm saying? And then now to see how it is. Like, back then, but I still wasn't an artist. That's just something that was small. That was just like, all right, I'm starting, but this just two little kids right now.
Okay, so that's the first steps of the process, is first being noticed and understood as an artist.
You know what turned me into an artist? What? Leaving where I'm from and making two other cities in two different states know me way more than where I'm from, to the point where I go to those places and people think I'm from those places. Mm-hmm. I can roam around any hood, go in any place, and I'm hanging out with anybody I want, and they know me for an artist. They know me for Mikey Polo. They don't know me for trying to rap. They know me for when I met him. This is what he already had going on.
This nigga was rapping already.
Right.
Interesting.
But I'm saying, like, as a person, how do you embody that you know what I mean? Don't give up that aura. Like, I'm a rap. I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, bro, I was born with that shit, bro. Okay. Like, I really feel like it's an it factor. Just like with Candyman, the shit he does when he's right there, bro. Like, yeah, he learned some things, some whatever throughout life, but he was in the choir growing up. You know what I'm saying? He did shit. He was already musically talented. Yeah. So whether he was gonna go anywhere in life, he already had a vision for music entertainment. You know what I'm saying? That's what any of us, no matter what. Like, I know how to edit music videos. I know how to make beats. I know how to do certain things, but that wasn't my calling. You know what I'm saying? Right. It wasn't something that was gonna make me excel. Right. You know what I'm saying? What made me excel was using my voice as an instrument. You know what I'm saying? So.
And with that being said, what advice do you want to give to anybody who has them same inspiration? Not necessarily becoming an artist, but just trying to step into their own journey, 10 toes, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Podcasting.
Yeah.
Stay consistent and stay yourself. Like, if you're different, stay different. Like, don't try to be like somebody else. Because I watch a lot of rappers watch somebody's video and see how they rap and be like, I'm going to rap like this nigga. To get on real quick now. Or either like I don't watch a producer hear a whole nother producer and be like, I'm gonna start making beats like that. And it's like, no, bro, it's cool to get influenced and have some of them sounds incorporated with your sounds. Yeah. But that's like, nigga, people used to compare me to Young Thug with my, like, the way I used to say shit and the way I used to do shit, and it was like, no, he inspired me, but I sound nothing like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, Because without auto-tune, I sound like me. Like, this is my voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have that deep-ass voice like, her, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So when I talk, like how Lil Wayne really be talking with a deep-ass voice, but then he got that shit. Like, it is what it is. And I feel like, nigga, you got to stay 10 toes, because people will knock you off. Like, they try to knock me off. They be on some shit like, oh, it ain't going to work. Maybe you should try to do what they doing because that's working for them. It's like, I learned this from my management team. Work for the next person don't always work for you, bro. Yeah. Like, people will be like, yo, what's your formula? And I really don't be. I tell people, what I did might not work for you. Right. Because it's a lot of shit I endured, bro, where a lot of niggas would have folded by now. And they'd have been like, fuck music industry, bro. They'd be like, I'm not doing this shit no more. Like, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and they don't understand, bro. Like, from family to friends to a lot of shit going on in the industry, you just like, to feeling like you don't know what's the next move. It's plenty of times I was like, damn, is this the biggest I'm going to become? Like, I'm not even a big artist or even considered an artist yet, and I feel like this is the most I can do right now. And it feels bad to feel stuck, you know what I'm saying? And then, boom, something happens and then you feel stuck again. Like, in life, I learned, like, to be successful, keep yourself uncomfortable.
Bro, I was just about...
Hey, Mique funny as shit.
That's the word I literally had in my head, bro. Like, I'm not even lying, bro.
You gotta stay uncomfortable, because when you get comfortable, you fuck up. Like, right now, I'm comfortable in what I'm wearing, but I'm uncomfortable as far as, like, I'm gonna keep moving around. I'm gonna keep on doing certain things. I'm never gonna show that I'm never satisfied in my situation.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a difference. I appreciate my situation. I'm blessed for my situation, but I'm not satisfied. Right. I won't be satisfied until 20 years from now I'm in a situation that makes sense that happened 20 years from now. Right. To where it's like 20 years from now, I'm a legend. People still playing my shit. I haven't had to work. I have a business that from everything, money flowing in, and I'm not rich. I'm wealthy. You know what I'm saying? I want some shit where my money going to be flowing till when I'm dead past then. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's what I go towards. I'm not going towards, I want to be rich real quick so I can ride around in Lambos and have all the bitches and shit. It's like,
it's more than that. It's way more
that.
than that.
You know what I'm saying? I passed that shit. Like, I seen what that shit coming early because I watched niggas do it in front of me every day and fuck up. Like, I watched niggas spend that bag, buy all these drugs, do everything, and have all these bitches. I'm like, I'm going to be one of them artists that have more money than you one day. And you going to be one of the people that I remember being like, damn, you bigger than me now. We on the same level, or I'm bigger than you and have more money now because I'm smart. Like, I don't think about splurging on women. I don't think about buying the things. Like, if I can't get it for free or if I can't get it at a discount or cost price, I don't need it.
Right.
Hang.
Now, with your style, you know, I've been following you since I've known you for like good 4 or 5 years. Yeah. It's been a minute. You know, I think you describe your style as emo slime.
Emo trap.
Emo trap. Okay, emo trap. Okay. So, how would you I guess just describe that?
Emo trap. I mean, emotional trap music, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm an emotional ass nigga, so I just put my feelings into all my songs. Like, that's how I make music so quick, bro. That's why I said I was born with it. It's not like, people will say it's a talent, but it's not a talent. It's something that was just in me. It's like how I know how to talk. Yeah. That's just like my music. Like, how I know how to walk, how I know how to go, like how I know how to do shit. Yeah. It's second nature.
So you're saying with your music, you just giving off your raw, pure emotion. Is now is it within that moment? Let's say it's Monday, it's raining outside, and you just going in, or does it come from like that moment, or maybe something that happened, you know, like during, you know, like last week or something like that, or does it like just
come from everything, bro? Right. I could have tripped up the stairs walking into the studio and my weed fell on the floor, and I'm out there be like, tripped up the steps and I just dropped my weed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna have a story. Like, I'm gonna hear something and I'm gonna be able to talk about something I did or went through in any type of song. Like I was saying earlier, bro. I heard beats that I don't even really like that I still murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can tell you like this, and I could be put to this test at any time, bro. I can literally rap to any beat. Any genre of beat, country, gospel, rap, hip hop, R&B, reggae, EDM, rock. Like, bro, I do it all. Pop, like, I do it all, bro. Like, and the reason I do it all is because I didn't grow up in a box.
Right.
I listen to everything. Panic at the Disco, Nickelback, all that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
nigga, I love was it Fleet Mac? You know what it is?
Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac.
Them niggas is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, she's nice, but she had a group with her up on stage and shit. But bro, like shit like that, I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And it opened my ears up to a lot of things. So that's why I can do it. And like I can find a harmony in any song or melody in any song.
That's tough. And it just come natural. You don't like you ain't sitting there trying to like practice it and even like. So what's your process with? I guess in the studio. Like let's say if you hear a beat. Like, do you like to sit with the beat for a minute, or you can just kind of just go in?
I hate sitting with the beat. If I sit with the beat, I'm gonna go to the next beat.
Uh-huh.
I hate Candyman. No, I hate sitting with the beat.
Keep it moving.
If you play a beat too long and I'm sitting there and I'm not like, yo, let's go.
Right.
I don't like the beat that much. Go to the next beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of nigga. As soon as I hear a beat, everybody know you'll see me go like this. I start rapping to myself, and he's like, "You ready, nigga? Go ahead." I go right in there,
Right.
and I'm ready because I learned like I don't want to miss nothing. So keep that shit recording. Keep me at the mic, and even if I fuck up, just keep recording because I'm gonna come up with a hit. Just let me keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, this thing spoils you as an engineer, for real.
For shit show.
Nah, I get spoiled. Like I have to like decompress for a couple of days after I leave them.
So
oh God, because like niggas be moving slow.
Yeah. So KM, let me ask you, what did you see in Mikey that made you want to invest in him? So like just the time, the energy, and things like that.
Initially, Mikey's really ambitious, extremely ambitious. Like, you could just see it in his fucking eye when you first meet him. Like, he's just like, yeah, I'm about to do this, and I'm about to do this, and on God, I'm about to do this too. Like, and he just look at you with such conviction, bro. And I'm the type of nigga, I look at people in their eyes, when they talk, I can see that shit, bro. I was just like, oh yeah, all right, this nigga about to do something great. Like, let me just make sure I do what I'm supposed to do as, the older person, the person that's been around, you know what I'm saying? Let me just make sure, you know what I'm saying, I stay consistent, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's all he needed at that point in time was consistency. Even now, shit, all we necessarily be needing, you know what I'm saying, is consistency.
That's
you
it.
know? So, for me, it was immediate. Even my mom, like when she first met him, just the other day, she was just like, oh yeah, I remember when I first met him. I kind of knew he was just gonna do everything he's doing, like So it's literally one of those like he's got one of those like laws of attraction, type deal. Like so, it's
felt it coming.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things. There's a consensus amongst the family. Like
I fuck with KM the long way.
Like how have you seen his growth as an artist?
Oh, of course.
I'm saying, how have you seen it? Like you know what I mean?
Man.
Can you remember the conversations we used to have, bro? Where it used to be like, damn, it's like, think about how I talk now versus how I used to talk.
Bruh, I'm here, bruh. Like, this young man's come a long way. He's a grown-ass man right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just flat out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm appreciative to be able to see it, like, from beginning, from like, you know what I'm saying, late teenager, you know what I'm saying, early 20s, and now he's in his mid-20s, like, thriving. So like the growth of the artist came naturally because he was growing as a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of those things. I think that's also why it's like coveted in our genre the most. The 20 to 25-year-old artists, because the growth is so immense and so crazy.
Yeah.
Compared to like other genres.
Right.
Like you probably only get that in like maybe like boy bands, pop. You know what I'm saying? Where they get to like grow up in front of you per se, but like rap. To catch a young, like YK Osiris, for instance, there's interest because he's young. We're going to watch him mature. We're going to watch him grow.
You kind of assume that it's a lot like sports.
It's not even the music at that point.
You grab them at a young age for a low price.
Right.
No offense. Right. But you know they're going to be worth more in the long run.
Yeah.
Right? And you kind of try to foster the situation. Of course, we foster it less. Just like in sports, they foster it less. They foster it less now. But yeah, I see that.
Labels are taught to prey on you like that. Like, yo, sign up for as low as you can. That's why you got to keep a lawyer like I got. Shout out Carl.
Shout out Carl.
Make sure that everything is good. Like my contract, bro, all my contracts I ever look at for anything, distribution, whether we doing one thing, whether we doing merch, anything. When I do paperwork for mine, he looks over it and they get irritated, like, because we have a lot of red lines that we send back. And you got to switch up a lot of shit because, nigga, I would decline quick as fuck because I'm not dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, the old me probably would have been like, oh yeah. But the 25-year-old me, bro, I know too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a smart individual. I'm not going to fuck my life up. So it's like, I know what I got to do. And it's like, it's easy, bro. Like, you're not about to, if you're not paying me, it don't make sense. Literally. You know what I'm saying? If you're not paying me the right shit, it don't make sense. Percentages and all that shit.
Oh God.
Nigga, I decline Fashion Nova.
Oh shit. Little bomb for the people.
Not thought for the people.
That ass. I declined they ass. I think they ran by white people too, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably so. Yeah.
But I declined. They must be because they was trying to make me keep my post up from them to be permanent. I was like, that's dead. I don't keep. If I don't want something on my Instagram page permanently, I'm taking it down. Who are you to tell me?
Yeah, exactly.
And who can you be to sue me for my Instagram if I take something down? You know what? You can keep your clothes. I don't even buy your shit.
That's wild.
My clothes cost more than your shit anyway.
No question, man. No problem. I always respect keeping your pen.
Oh God.
Keep your pen, man.
Yeah, let me ask you this: if somebody was to search Mikey Polo, right? What 3 signature songs of yours would you tell people to, you know what I mean, to don't check out and listen to?
Don't check out?
No, check out. no, check out.
I tell you what not to check out.
No shit.
Toxic, that's my number 1 song. I know everybody's gonna find that first. Toxic, Slime World. And probably Toxic, Downfall of Mind Games is probably the first thing y'all gonna see. But that's crazy.
He wasn't even looking. I'll give him that.
Give him a hidden gem.
Nah, I give him that though.
That's crazy.
Give them a hidden gem, Mikey.
A song they wouldn't know about.
Yeah, or something that you think it's a hidden gem that they need to see.
Like one of your one of your favorite joint, like personal favorite joint.
But that's not the top streamer though. Give me a hidden gem.
Right there, top 5.
Top 5.
That's a really good record, man.
Hell yeah, that song didn't get the recognition.
Yeah, niggas vibe with that shit. That was one of my better mixes. I will say that.
And Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy is a great song. It just didn't get the push that it could have got. Toxic got a good push because of the you see it has a star beside it. Right. Toxic it got a good push because the sad editors on Instagram. They that whole nation just started fucking with me and took it over. Like they took that, like even to now they're still making lyric videos to that shit, tagging me in it. Like I didn't pay for no marketing on Toxic.
Let's go.
That's my biggest song by itself.
Let's go.
So I just like shit. Watch when I start putting money into it.
Songs that
y'all hear that?
Power, message and power.
That's dope.
That's good to hear, man. You over here dropping gems for the pod, man. You know, I really appreciate that more than anybody. You know, we are a new platform, and you didn't have to, use your platform, like you're doing here. So, thank you for dropping by, man.
Thank you, bro. We appreciate it.
And being the first guest.
And let me ask you this real quick: what is your personal favorite song that he got?
What's crazy, dog? Okay, look, let me tell y'all about this nigga right here, Mikey Polo. So this nigga gets better every single time we work, and like recently, his last stint here in the DMV. We done about 20 records.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
In about a week and a half. I think there's only been one like scheduled session, if that makes sense. And it was like 4 hours. So I think y'all should do the math on that. You know what I'm saying? Everything was kind of just like at the end, or you know what I'm saying, like beginning, or at the crib type shit. You know what I'm saying? So like this nigga, bro, like every day, it's like a new record that's just like, what the fuck, like. Like I'm telling you, but if I had to pick one, fuck, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Crazy. I fuck with Crazy. In top 5, those are my two. Can
we get that? Can we get that on the way out? What are these? Can I get that?
No, we're gonna have an exclusive. We're gonna play the exclusive.
Oh.
We're gonna play the exclusive.
Yeah, we made one today.
Yeah, so they
release, right?
Yeah.
My bad.
So we're gonna play the one we made today.
Yeah.
So can you get a backstory of this other song real quick?
Okay. I had my man Rocco pull up.
I was asleep.
Shout out my man Rocco.
Rocco came through and crushed it.
Good brother, you know what I'm saying? From over the Bay Bridge, you hear me? Yeah, he came through. We've been meaning to link for a long time. We got mutual friends down in Tennessee, so it was a long time coming. And he gave me a couple guitar loops today, so I just wanted to show off for him. I had Mikey in the studio, so I knew it would be quick. You know what I'm saying? Once I put the drums over to one of the loops or whatever, and yeah, it was about 45 minutes. Record done, beat and vocals.
Finished.
Like
fatality.
For the most part, and this is a rough template. Don't get on me too much on that, yo. Yeah, don't kill me too much on my rough template, man. I know y'all niggas, man.
It's all crazy.
Like I said, this is a record y'all just cooked up earlier. You know what I mean?
Getting bitches.
Yeah, I woke up and had to do something to it.
All right, let's get into it.
6 bands on Chanel shoes. Spent 6 bands on Chanel shoes. 6 bands on Chanel shoes. Spent 6 bands on Chanel shoes. 15 bands on hella jewels.
Man, that shit sounds good as fuck.
Love lost is so dead to you. Hey, pussy niggas keep trying to envy. I'ma shoot that dirt clip till it's empty. But it kinda just like can't have no sympathy.
Shout out to Rocco, man. He did dope with this loop, bro. This was so hard, bro.
I'm smoking. I'm rolling up. I'm hard. I'm going up.
And that's all live guitar. That's live guitar.
Drugs, pulled up. If she wants some more, it's a no for us. Got her strength for them lines, ain't no angel dust. Having threesomes with bitches that hang with us. See my bitch Chanel. My pussy so good to fuck in a hotel. That pussy like water, that big, I don't smell. I jump in the winter, I can't take a L. Keep a peak coat, Burberry on my hoe. Lambo Murcielago. No pothole, got in the potholes. But you don't want no beef like a pot roll. I'ma fuck on that bitch with my eyes closed. When I fuck on that bitch, you get high note. Cartier frames with my bipo. Snatch wrist with my bitch, no lipo. Switch me up, I'ma go psycho. I'm a bad motherfucker like Michael. Got talk, the shots don't typo. Spent 6 bands on Chanel shoes.
6 bands on Chanel shoes?
6 bands.
Don't let the people get ahead of you.
Man, you know, once he posts this joint, all his fans gonna be trying to steal this little clip.
Well, you on that level now. They leaking it. They leaking the shit.
But that shit is crazy. He got on live the other day with Famous Dex.
Right.
And they took that shit.
Man.
They took that shit.
They did.
Stay thievery.
Yeah, they
It's
took,
just on the description. It's hilarious. They took that shit.
they just yanked that jump.
Crazy as shit, man.
Got that joint.
All inside my system changed my feelings. I just bought my mama a new car. She did.
We can't give them the whole joint.
Hell no, they can't get the whole.
Because they really will take that shit. Like, then it'll be like 10,000 streams on YouTube. Gone.
On some Playboy Cardi type vibes.
On God, bro.
That should be crazy.
He showed me the other day. I was like, oh my God.
I got a quick question because you know Trippie Redd had that viral clip where everybody thought he was imitating Playboy Cardi and using the whip with him, So like, did you gain anything? You know, like just little notoriety from that clip or anything like that?
I mean, yeah, everybody already know that. I mean, they know that I'm with 1400, so they know that I was gonna be with them. But
Right.
it just only thing now is just press for them to hear my song with Trip. They're like, yo, like I get literally every single live, every single day, every DM, every comment. It's a drop spaghetti, drop spaghetti, drop spaghetti, drop spaghetti.
I've heard it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's gonna drop. Trust me,
Yeah.
it's gonna drop this year.
But I'm saying, are they like literally in your like they hunting for your music now?
They're hunting for that shit so much that it's lyrics for it on Genius and the song's not out.
Oh, that's crazy.
Nah.
They got my verse. They got Trippie's verse. Trippie's hook. They got pieces of the video. They got, if you go on YouTube and search it, they got different versions of them leaking it from my live. And
Oh
different
wow!
shit.
And they put it together like the whole record. Put it yo that is real though.
Nah, I'm
Like that's
telling
crazy.
you.
That's crazy. Like
First person I seen that happen to was Uncle John. Uncle John was the first nigga I seen that to where like they would like take his snippets and like make whole music videos and rip his shit.
right.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
That's crazy.
But that's a great thing though. The reason I say that because that's what people really want it. People really, you know, they
Yeah, you got
They're advocating for your stuff.
And
You
if
know
I
what
would
I'm
have just gave it to them, it wouldn't have made no sense. So I know how to market. Like
Right.
they gonna get it, but they
Right,
gonna get
right.
it when I feel they ready, when they deserve it.
Yeah,
Right.
when that shit buzzing.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Hell yeah, man. Y'all niggas ready to get out of here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm ready to go to Schlat.
This nigga Tweeze already on the emails. You see this, right? He got the laptop out.
We getting it cooking. What you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm about to send this beat to Slime. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
Why you right here? What you talking about?
I'm dead. I'm
You
dead.
know what the fuck going
This is work.
Work.
Hell yeah. Let's get out of here,
All right,
man.
y'all
What you
just-
got? Got some goofy music for the way
Nah,
out?
we going. You know what I'm saying?
Got some goofy music for the way out.
You want some goofy music?
Goofy.
Yeah.
Goofy out. Let's do it. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
you got goofy
Oh,
out.
that shit crazy reverb a lot of talking, right? That shit sounds like
Yeah, it's like a whole different mic.
wood floor.
No treatment.
Yeah. That's not good.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get water from this ice bottle no more.
It's over with. You put that shit in the microwave, nigga.
Microwave.
Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna get the water. That's how I used to do when I was a kid. Yeah, we're gonna put it in the freezer and forget about it and be like, man, I'm thirsty.
You mad as shit,
Yeah, you know. What you gonna do? Put that shit in the microwave. Wrap it in a paper towel. That's some hood shit right there. You know.
We'll get the job done, though.
Matter of fact, what we gonna do, since we got my brother right here, Mikey Polo, we gonna end it off. We gonna end it off with one of your joints. So you pick a joint you want us to play, bro.
Now we're gonna play that. Let's play that Toxic.
Lighter Flake. Hey, I mixed this too.
Yes, you did.
Get your shit off.
I did mix this. How does that feel? You probably gotta make it your interface.
The pressure got me feeling sad to see. Girl, you was bad for me. I guess it's the way that it had to be.
You gonna edit that out?
I do. Turn the iTunes down.
Boy, high as hell.
Yeah, me beginning to contact whole episode.
This is his first time catching in contact in here. High as hell.
Hey, we messed up too sometimes, y'all.
Are we smoking a goodbye, Jay?
Play as fuck up too.
Fuck what you had for me. You broke my heart, now I'm a casualty. Yeah, please don't feel bad for me. The pressure got me feeling sad to see. Yeah, girl, you was bad for me. I guess it's the way that it happened.